Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Don Holy. A couple of people are confused as to whether KNUST has started giving admission or not. In this video, I'll break down every detail and how to know when you've been given admission or not. I've had a call from a couple of people and message from a couple of people to verify whether KNUST has actually started giving admission or not. So let's jump straight into the video, okay? So the truth of the entire matter is KNUST hasn't started giving admission yet, but I would love you to watch this video to the end, as you will find a lot of helpful information and tips that would help you as to how to go about the entire process of the admission and how to know whether you've gotten admission or not. If you haven't gotten admission, to how to go about the entire process of getting admission to will be stated in the video. So please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, share the video with a friend, and then smash the like button, as it helps in YouTube algorithm. So now let's go straight and log into the application portal, and then we see how we can go about with the entire process of reviewing and other stuff. So if you haven't watched how to review your application details already, then I'll leave a link to the video I've created on that in the description box. Click on it and watch and see how to go about the entire process, so that you do not get lost on any part of the way. So now let's log it straight into the portal, and then we see how we can go about with the entire application process. Okay, so this is the application portal for an applicant that have done application for. Okay, so when you come here, you can see that we have the form completed, and then we have other details. If you want to contact them and find out any other information, you could come to this part of the application portal, click on it, and then you can find a support. You can request for a support, and then you will be granted. And there are a lot of contacts here. This is for undergraduate, this is for distance, and this is for graduate. Okay, so you can come here and then do your verifications. Okay, but what we are coming to look for right now is to know whether we've been given admission or not. So we come and click here, straightforward, check status. Okay, if you have been given admission, when you open the page straightforward, these buttons will move down. Okay, there will be written at the top here that you've gained admission. When we are done, I'll show you an applicant who have had an admission through me last year portal, how the entire portal looks like. Okay, so that when you gain admission, once you log in straightforward, even without clicking on the check application portal or check application status, you will know that you've already gotten an admission. Okay, so click on it, check admission status. Okay, or check status. So when you click on it, you scroll up, you could see that we have a couple of things here. All right, we have a couple of things here. The first one is called application notice. Now have it in mind that KNUST have its all communication done through the portal. So anytime you want to find out anything about your application details, just take your application e-voucher and then log into the portal. Straightforward, you come and click on application notice. This is where they have every communication that has been done from the school to you, the applicants, through. So you could see that on 14th of December 2022 at 10:45 a.m. when they sent bulk messages to a lot of their applicants, and then a lot of people were contacting me as to know whether KNUST has started admission or not. This was the information they sent out. Please log in regularly to check notice on your application. Thank you. Okay, so anytime you log into the portal, I would advise you do it at least twice in a week, or you can do it every 2 days. Every 2 days, you keep on checking, because right from now I'm releasing the video on 16th. Okay, from next week going, which will be on 20th, from 20th going, you should be expecting your admission notice. The message, you will receive a message though, but sometimes there can be a system error or a network infiltration whereby you may not get the notice. Okay, so by when you check on the portal, if you've gotten admission, it will be stated here that you've actually gotten admission. Okay, this was the message dispersed on 14th of December. Okay, so you could close it. If you want to find out about how to review the application, you could check here on 1st of December. All KNUST applicants have received a message that they should review the application portal, or they should review the application form, which I've created a video on how to vividly review your application form. So you can check it out and then do it at once. Maybe if you have not done yours yet, then please check the description box. The details are there. You click on it and see how to go about it and do it at once before it's too late. All right. So you can see that the next thing was that application update. Okay, application update. So you click on what? Application update. So please know that KNS updated its application requirement. Okay, so in this case, at first we don't require the GPS address or the Ghana postal address, and then the Ghana card has been mandatory in the application process of KNUST. The only thing they require is what? Your birth certificate and a national identification card, which has to be a card, NHIS or your voters ID card or driving license or your passport. Okay, basically those are the things they require. But now you have to input your GPS address mandate. So if you don't know what is called a GPS address, the census that was conducted recently, during the census against the end of it, they have come to paste some white plate on the wall of each and every one. So it's done nationwide. So when you look on it, the first part we have it to be called the house number. Then the second one starts with what? An alphabet, 2-digit alphabet. That of Accra starts with GD, Votary starts with VX, and then it starts like that. So it comes like that. Some areas have it 7 digits coming after the alphabet, and some have it coming 8 after the alphabet. Like for example, when it comes to Volta, where I live, the GPS address is what? VX-0051-31 something. That's for my house. Okay, so everyone have their own different. Okay, in my house we have what? VX, 4-digit numbers, a hyphen and 4-digit numbers, a hyphen and another 4-digit numbers. Okay, so mine is what? 10 characters in whole, but some people have what? 9 characters. So you have to put it into the application form. Okay, so if you haven't done that yet, then quickly do that before it's too late. Then sales of application voter has ended. That one, it has ended, so let's leave it. Then our admission advisory, that one you can leave it, it's not necessary. Then those of you who have lost your pin, so the pin retriever. Okay, so you can just go back to the portal before you log in. You have what? You have it stated that pin lost. Okay, pin lost. So you click on it and then follow the procedures in order to get your pin back. Okay, then we have the next one, not contact details. That is, if you want to find out something about the school, just send an email to the school, or you just have to what? Call the school directly by going to the support, click on support, and then the numbers will display. You call any of them to find out about your application form. Okay, then we have what? Admission status. Okay, this is the very important one here. So what? Click on what? Admission status. Okay, so what was updated on the portal on admission status, so that was on what? 13th of August 2022, was that admission will be released upon the release of the current WASSCE result, which is the 2022 WASSCE result. Okay, so when the WASSCE is released, the admission forms will also be released, or the admission list will also be out. And lo and behold, WASSCE result is released on 1st of December 2022, and it's been 2 weeks ago now. So by now, majority of the schools have processed their forms, and then they will start releasing admission right from next week going. So from next week going, expect a lot of video from me that I would be showing you how to go about the entire process, how to get your admission letter, how to know the amount you are paying, how to select your hall, how to book anything that has to do with the application process. Trust me, I'm going to take you through every single thing one by one. So you move down. Okay, so you move down. When you come to this place, we realize that the results have been updated. Okay, the results have been updated. So if yours hasn't been updated yet, then you have to wait for a while. Okay, so you have what? The result that you have provided yourself, that this is the grade that you've had. Okay, so you realize that this applicant had what? B2 in commerce, and then the result that was fetched from WAEC directly, the applicants had what? B2. Integrated study, the applicants had what? B3. And then the one from WAEC, the applicant had what? B3. So make sure that the grade you've inputted actually match from what you had from WAEC. So if in case you have done any kululu that you've upgraded your results, which result upgrade is fake. Okay, so if you have done any kululu and you said you have upgraded your results, so you have a genuine result, and then you have input it, you bought KNUST application form, then literally you are going to be caught here. Okay, they fetch your details directly from WAEC. Okay, so that is it. You make sure you keep your eyes on, and then very soon this place will be computed. Okay, very soon this place will also change, so you have what the aggregate obtained will be computed. That's the total aggregate. If you are using two results, the two of them will be combined. Okay, so the two of them will be combined, and then it will be written here. And if you want to find out more about the application form or more about the program you've pursued, the grade that they have been picking, or the grade that they have been accepting for that particular program you've chosen for the past 3 or 4 years, just come here and click on a hint. Okay, once you click on a hint, it gives you a breakdown of all the grades that they have been accepting over the years. Okay, so 2016 for computer science, they choose what, aggregate 11. That's from 6 to 11. 2017 they took 10. 2018 they took 12. 2019 they took 11. 2020 they took 13. Then 2021 they took aggregate 12. 2022 own hasn't been updated yet, so we don't know. And then when you come here, look at it. They said what? The requirement that guarantee you be considered for this program is what? Core subject. The core subject have what? Credit pass in English, mathematics, and integrated science or social studies. But social studies, to me, if you are a science student, social studies won't be considered for you. So if you have grade A or you have A1 in social studies, please and please take your mind off the social studies. Just move straight forward and calculate what? Your English, your mathematics, and your in science. All right. Then when it comes to the electives, so what? Credit part in elective maths, physics, or either chemistry or applied electronics or electricity. That's for the technical students. When it comes to the applied electronics or electricity, that's for technical students or those who did pure science. How do you, is it technical science or how applied science? Yes, those who did technical drawing can literally apply for it. All right, so that's it. Then when you move down, we have our telecommunication engineering. To the same thing, you can go through, you could see the grades that they've taken for, or they've taken for this particular program over the years. That's for the past 5 years. Okay, past 5 years were all stated here, so you could use this as your guideline, or you can find an average of it and know, oh, KNS is going to accept this grade this very year. But these are not fixed. Actually, the cutoff points stated here are not fixed. Sometimes they take beyond this, because KNUST 2021, I did an application for someone who has a grade 16 for computer science. At grade 16, and the person applied for computer science. Lo and behold, the person got it, and the person is schooling at KNUST on a regular program, not fee paying, regular, and the person is pursuing this particular program at KNUST. So you can check out my video on how to use, or how cutoff point is used in admitting students. You'll find a lot of information there that will be helpful to you and your academia. Okay, so now let's go back and then we check how the portal will look like if you have gotten an admission into the institution. So we click on logout, and then the portal will log out. So this is an applicant that I have done application for last year, that he has gotten admission into the institution. So I'm coming to input his details. Let's click on login, and then we log into the portal and see how the portal looks like if we've gotten admission. Okay, we've gotten admission. So when you've gotten admission, once you click on it or you open the portal straight, this is how everything looks like to you. All right, so it says out, congratulations, then your name will come. You have been offered admission to the following. Okay, so you click on what? Acceptance letter. Once you click on acceptance letter, it will open. Okay, so when admission is out, I'll create a new video on how to download your acceptance letter on yourself. Just take it to the cafe and go and print. Don't go there and let them charge you so much for it. Okay, and then the fees you are supposed to pay, so we can click on it here. So these are the fees that some people have paid for last year. This was the fee for last year. Okay, this was the fee for distance learning last year. Okay, so click on here, see the fees here. You can even decline if you don't want to. Maybe the program you're offered, you don't like it, you can decline here. they'll ask to state the reason why you want to decline the admission. You click here and then decline. And then if you want to book an accommodation, all right, you are going to stay on campus, you want to book an accommodation, you can click here, book an accommodation, and then the portal will open for you to book the accommodation or book the hostel you want to. But you know, the fastest hand goes first. You have to do this within a short period of time. So all this have to be done within time. You have to pay your school fees first. Okay, so when admission is out, I'll create another video and I'll take you through everything one by one. I won't spare even a single out of it. All right, so we'll go through the entire process and you see how everything is done. All right, so thank you, and I would see you in my next video. Please share this video with a friend, as it will help the person very much. Trust me, it will help the person very much. All right, thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace. I'm out.